How often are you overwhelmed at work as a highly sensitive person? When you notice and you care more, work quickly becomes stressful. You want to get things done right, but you have too much on your plate or you're too stressed out. In this video, we'll explore a simple somatic exercise to help you calm down the stress so you can feel more focused and energized at work. As a highly sensitive person, when you're energized and focused, you are excellent at work. You're dedicated, detail oriented. You can spot a problem from 10 miles away and divert a disaster before it happens. You're also thoughtful and encouraging to your coworkers. But when you're overworked, you're overwhelmed, you get sluggish, irritable, distracted. You also get stuck in overthinking or procrastination mode, and you start to hate your work. This is why it's important to really take care of yourself during the workday, not just on the weekends or at the end of the day, because the more you let the overwhelm pile up, the harder it is to get back to being yourself, to feel like yourself. Then you spend your off time recovering, mindlessly scrolling your phone, not being able to get out of bed, constantly feeling depleted. So I want to do a practice together that will help you calm that work stress down while it's happening. So just like releasing steam from a pressure cooker, you also want to take that pressure off of your nervous system so you don't crash into a depression or spike up into panic attack modes. So let's get started by finding a comfortable seat wherever you are. And just take a moment to prop yourself up, maybe sit up a little bit. I'm going to invite you to bring your fingers up to your temples, just to the sides of your eyes. Those spots where you tend to feel a little tension when you've been on the computer or a screen for too long, or you've just been working a really long day. So I'm going to show you what we're going to do, and then I'll invite you to join me with your eyes closed. So we're just going to give gentle circular massages on the sides of your temples. And then as we do that, going however slow or fast you'd like to, we're just going to breathe mindfully. So breathing in and breathing out. And I find that when I focus on my breath, I naturally want to slow down the movements, which is excellent because when I'm slowing down my movements, I'm slowing down the anxiety in my nervous system and any overstimulation that I'm feeling. So go ahead and bring your eyes to a close and just noticing the amount of pressure that you have on your temples and adjusting that to be a little bit more comfortable. You might like a little more pressure or just a very light touch. Whatever works for you is absolutely perfect. And then as you move in these gentle circles, notice your breath. You might want to breathe in as you move up. Exhale as you move down. Breathing in and breathing out. Allowing yourself to slow down for just a moment in the sea of busyness. And this is something you can do quietly at your desk or in the bathroom or just on a quick break in a quiet spot, depending on where you work. So going at your own pace here. And when you're ready, let's start to slow the movements down to a stillness, and allowing your hands to fall down towards your lap. And just noticing how you're doing at the end of this practice. You might take a deep breath in and sigh it out. And then when you're ready, very slowly opening your eyes back up. Just taking a moment to gaze around your space. And this is a practice that we took our time with today, but this is something that you could do in 15 or 20 seconds. Just a brief practice throughout the day at work, just to give your eyes a rest, take a moment to stop all the stimulation, the visual clutter that's coming in, and allow your nervous system to slow down and rest for just a moment. Or if you have more time, it's the end of the day or you're on a lunch break, you could take more time with it. I want to thank you so much for practicing with me today. You can find more HSP resources, including my free sensitive self-care workshop, in the description down below. And I'll see you next time.